Hey, you all, and good morning. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we are in Bryson City, North Carolina, and we're here at the Great Smoky Mountain Railroads. Now, this year, 2025, is the year of planes, trains, and automobiles here on the Carpetbagger channel. I've been trying to go on more train rides, as well as automobile rides, plane rides. Just got done with the longest plane ride of my life, and I'm still recovering. But this train here, I have lived in the Smoky Mountains for 25 years, and I have never been on this train. There's a local attraction, a train ride through the mountains, so I thought it was only fitting that here in the year of planes, trains, and automobiles that we finally hop aboard the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. So please, follow me this way to the train depot. And there it is. Oh, here's the train rolling into the station. Okay, so I got a boxed lunch to take on the train. I guess we pick it up over here. All right, I got a turkey sandwich to take on the train with me. Oh, look at this quilted trout right here. Okay, so I said to board down at number 7. Let's see how long this train is. See, there's different styles of cars. This is an open air car here. This is a closed air car. I don't think this is mine right here, but I got some sort of open air car. I wanted an open air car so I could get a better view out the window. So this is boarding station 2. I think I'm supposed to be at 7. So yes, this does appear to be indeed a very long train. Here's the Catamount car, the WCU, Western Carolina University car. That's where I went to college. I guess we head here between the two trains. I think mine's all the way at the very end. Last car. See the Santa Fe caboose. Okay, getting closer to the back here. Yeah, you have these open air cars. And this is what I wanted, you know, I wanted a nice view, being able to look outside, forego comfort for a better view. Yeah, here at the very end, we have boarding station number 7. All right, here we go, boarding our train. Okay, you see these are the wide open air cars. Got a ceiling fan, that'll keep us nice and cool. Okay, we're gonna be down here in seat number 40. So like I said, they had a lot of options for seats. They had some that were more enclosed, more luxurious, air-conditioned cars. But, you know, I figured I wanted to go on the trip to see the mountains, to see nature. So I figured better off just sitting in the open air car, having the big open windows that I can look out of, get a clearer view. Maybe sometime I'll come back and try the indoor cars, but I don't know. I just feel like this gives you a better sense of the actual travels of the train, rather than just the train itself. Oh, it appears we are moving. It appears the train is engaged in some form of movement. those cars are all waving. Hello. Looks like there's a train museum right here. We may have to stop and check that out once we get back from our journey. We can see some more well-wishers waving us away. There is the train station cutting through Bryson City here. Heading out into the mountains. We're going into the Nantahala Gorge. A lot of waivers. It looks like we're passing up another one of their trains here. Yeah, I see some of the cushier cars in there, the big comfy seats. But again, like they don't even all have window seats. These ones, like the one we're in, have much better view. Choose comfort or you choose view. I choose view. Here we go, through the Sea of Kudzu. See the river.
Hey, hush, I'm getting ready to talk. I usually work sometimes. That's why I carry the big stick. I want to introduce myself. I'm Tim the Storyteller. I was born and bred in Appalachia. And that's how you say it, Appalachia.
Correct.
Like I'm going to throw an apple at you. Appalachian Mountains be the oldest mountains in the world. They were formed millions upon millions of years ago. Two continents come together. During the crushing of the two continents together, there was an earth upheaval out on the east coast and on the west coast. Out on the west coast, the Rocky Mountains was formed. On the east coast, the Appalachians were formed. They go all the way from Maine down to Birmingham, Alabama. They are the oldest, and they used to be the highest mountains in the world. But they're made of soft rock. Consequently, they've eroded. But down here in the southern Appalachians, we've got 27 mountain peaks that are over 5,000 feet tall. I know that. I have walked to the top of each and every one of them at least 5 times.
Wow.
It is an amazing place. Two very high mountains over here. The highest point east of the Mississippi River is Mount Mitchell, 6,684 feet high. Mount Kauai, it used to be called Flaming Stone, is now back in the original Cherokee of Mount Kauai.
That's beautiful. Crossing the bridge.
So we do want you to have a good time today. So I'll be making my way back and forth, telling you stories about some of the things that you see. Like that river right there. That river is the Takasuchi River. So I'm going to do the hip hip thing. You're going to do the hooray thing. You don't do the hooray thing right the first time, we're going to do it again. Hip hip! Hooray! That's for a bunch of newbies.
So we are just getting started here, and I can tell you this is gorgeous. I've lived here for 25 years of my life. I'm still getting out here, seeing the forest, seeing the streams. Still gets me. And the entire nation is under a massive heat wave right now, but it's actually pretty cool here with all the open windows, all the breeze moving in to the car. It actually feels pretty nice. U-Haul trucks. Look at this sea of kudzu. For those unfamiliar, it's an invasive plant that they transported here as a way to feed cattle. Turns out cattle didn't like it. Also turns out the bright sun of the south caused it to grow exponentially, and now it is covering all these trees. It's kind of the scourge of the south. Look at this. These guys here are working on a train. This little baggage car. Oh, this is another, I guess this is an outpost where they work on Great Smoky Mountain cars. There you can see the creek down there. The lake right there. I guess this is Fontana Lake here. It's a little houseboat. Look at that. And just a reminder, there are no natural forming lakes in this part of the country, so all that is a river that was dammed up. So at some point they built the dam, filled the valley with water, and created these lakes. Cove back here. You can see someone playing in an inner tube. Heading over the lake on this bridge here. Boat down there is waving. Pretty cool. The gorgeous view of the lake. I'm sure it's gorgeous watching the train pass from those boats. Going under the highway. Here's someone's garden. Look at that, you can see the front of the train way over there in the distance. You can hear the shrieking noise of the train. Oh, look at the rapids here. Look, hear that.
Yeah, don't worry about that one. I've done that one 4 times.
Yeah, this is like a rafting area here. Yeah, only time I've ever been rafting is right here on the Nantahala River. You can see some rafters back in there. See the footbridge there, I've been across that.
Notice up here on the mountainside, you see those little holes up there? That is where some of the Cherokee hid out. But wait till you see the big area down here. Alright, like I said, we're going to look up at about a 30-degree angle. On a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right now, straight back. Right there. Alright, and here comes the rock ledge. Lower right-hand corner. Right down there. That's where you crawl on your belly. And here comes the coup de grace. I have no idea what that means. This is a 25-foot entrance, goes into a 400-yard cavern in that mountain, right there, straight back. Now you keep looking. Look up the side of the mountain. There's more caverns up there. This whole area is caverns. Approximately 1,500 to 1,700 Cherokee came out here and hid. Whenever the federal troops came out to look for them, they went up the side of the mountain. Federal troops only had this space. The river was between them and the wagon trail on the other side. So they didn't get over there. They came on the Cherokee Trail. They came out here, Cherokee would evaporate. Once the soldiers left, they would come back. They stayed 2 years out here. And 30% of the people that came out here to hide away from the government died right here.
Some rafters there through the trees. You see a bunch of rafters down in this area. Someone on a kayak. Hello, people on the raft. It's like some sort of gravel factory up here, top of the hill. Yeah, what is this place? Looks like they might be, oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're just grinding gravel. Spitting out there. Oh yeah, I guess this is where gravel comes from. Gotta have gravel. Looks like we're heading downward. Cruise along the highway. You can see a rafting bus there. See a raft there cruising alongside the highway. Hello! What's this guy doing? Honking? Honking at traffic. We were stopped momentarily. I guess they let some people out for rafting and zip lining out here at this point. Oh, here comes another train. Hello there. Oh, it's just the engine. The locomotive. So it looks like we came up here and then they now are pushing the train back the opposite direction. I guess the locomotive came around, hooked it that way, and is taking us back there. They said we're gonna stop at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, which is kind of a rafting center down that way. Oh yeah, you see the locomotive attached there, pulling us back the direction we came from. I guess since we were cruising back that way, maybe I should crack open my box lunch. Okay, I got my turkey sandwich. I've got some Deep River chips and a cookie. Also some mustard. All right, got some mayonnaise and mustard there on my turkey sandwich. Let's try the train witch here. It's all right. Full turkey sandwich. Hello, rafters. Bunch of little kayaks down here. Hey, kayaks! Rapids get a little rougher right there. Ooh boy. This platform right here is actually your chicken exit for the river. You can get off right there, and then you don't have to go over the last like little waterfall that you drop over. Looks like these guys are all gonna take the big drop. God have mercy on them. Oh, here it is, the big drop. That's my family wrecked going over that. See these people up? Okay, that family they made it all right. Oh yeah, terrible memories. Yeah, literally my whole family was dumped over there. It was me, my mom, my stepdad, my brother, my sister, and my son James all got dumped into the water right there because Anna was on shore waving at us and we were all distracted and forgot to paddle. and then we flipped upside down right in the middle of the waterfall. But here is the Nantahala Outdoor Center. They said we were going to stop here. Well, I thought we were going to stop. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Are we slowing down? Okay, we're stopping. We're stopping. Okay, guess we're getting out here. So I thought they'd said they would drop us off at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, but it looks like we've dropped off just a little bit down the road here at a little picnic area. Over here you can see all the debris pushed down to this part of the river, all the logs. Yeah, there's picnic tables here. I was probably supposed to save my box lunch for these picnic tables. So it looks like we got about an hour layover here in the picnic area. I guess it's just time to get out, stretch our legs, eat a little lunch, enjoy the scenery, relax next to the river. Now, if I'd have known there was going to be a barbecue stand, I probably wouldn't have spent $15 on a cold turkey sandwich. Look how intense the rapids are down here. I don't think they use this section for rafting. This would be a little intense. Come up here on the bridge, and you can see this super intense kayak course that was built for the Atlanta Olympics. Yeah, I came out here before the Olympics, and this river was completely different. It was slow moving, big rocks everywhere, and then they changed it so that you could do high intensity athletics in the river. Looks completely different. Okay, so the train parked over there, but we are right here over at the Nantahala Outdoor Center. Here is the paddling school. You come out here and learn how to kayak, how to handle yourself out there on the rapids. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this sport works, but I'm guessing the kayakers have to make their way through these little tunnels or tubes or hurdles, whatever they are. Yeah, here's the Adventure Center where you would sign up for rafting, zip lines, or mountain biking. You can chug a couple of beers before you get out on that raging rapid. Also have the Nantahala Outdoor Center donut truck over here. A little bit of dark history tucked in amongst all the fun here. This is actually part of the Trail of Tears, where the indigenous people of this area were removed from their homes and sent out west. You see, they rounded up the Native Americans 5 miles from here in Fort Lindsay, North Carolina, and then marched them 895 miles to Westville, Oklahoma, that way. Another bridge here over the river. Okay, I have to correct myself. I actually had heard this before, but I had forgotten. This is not a kayak course. This is for canoe slalom. So this is, I don't know how the sport works, but I guess you maneuver your canoe through these little dividers here. There's a restaurant over here, River's End. As you can watch the kayakers out the window. The outfitter store over here. In here you get all your extreme gear, your kayaks, your clothing, and a couple of black bears. Oh, there's the sun made of flip-flops. You can pick yourself up some off-brand Crocs. Do you guys think I should buy a kayak? Leave a comment in the comments section. I think it's time to hop back aboard the train. Oh, these are I think a step up. These seats here. You can see that little tables in between them. This is not our car. Here we go. Here's our car. Here we go.
We're coming up to a railroad crossing. That announces that we are coming through. Or as the engineer would say, get off the track, dummy, you're about to die.
Close we get to the rock here. That bridge. Valley of Kudzu there.
saw clouds that would rise up out of the valley in columns. They thought it was smoke. They would send somebody out to check it out. Nobody'd be there. So the columns of smoke would be rising up out of the valley. So they named the area Cherokee. Cherokee in the Cherokee means land of blue smoke. Cherokee. That's how the Smokies and the Blue Ridge got their name. Land of blue smoke, Cherokee.
People floating by in tubes. And we are headed back into the station. And that'll do, train. That'll do. So the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. It seems almost absurd that I've not ridden this until now. Like I said, I've lived here 25 years. Always thought about, hey, taking the train, but just never did. And given that I have done almost every attraction in the Smoky Mountains, it is kind of strange that this is the first time that I've managed to get on the train. But I do think it's a beautiful ride. I think my favorite part is just, being out in the mountains, the beautiful views of the lakes. Watch people rafting alongside of the train. Just a nice, quiet, beautiful ride. And there's it's pretty quiet. They have the man that comes and visits and gives information, but there's no announcements over the loudspeakers or anything like that. Mostly, you're just sitting back and watching scenery. I think while we're here, we should definitely check out the Model Train Museum and gift shop. So we got the train miniature set here. Oh, there goes the train. That one's not carrying people. That's carrying coal or maybe gravel. Going over the bridge. Yeah, they have racks and racks of miniature trains here, all different types and sizes. And this is the interactive train set here. You gotta press different buttons to move the trains and activate different effects, like the tornado. Oh yeah, look at that tornado go. And then they have some Great Smoky Mountain Railroad merchandise here in the gift shop. They also have some Smoky merch. You can get an actual Smoky the Bear hat, but you can't get a Smoky the Bear shirt because he doesn't wear shirts. Some shot glasses here, a little flask, Keep the engineer company on those long train rides. Oh, that's interesting. You got a train floating on the water. Imagine that. Yeah. Floating on the river in a train. Here's some make your own snow powder. It says touch and feel, prepare to be amazed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's room temperature snow. Never has to melt. But this is what I was looking for. Got 4 new press penny designs. They all say Great Smoky Mountains Railroad. We got the train, a black bear, Santa Claus, and then Bryson City. We got quarter penny. There we go. And turn the crank. 4 flat railroad pennies, and I didn't even have to put them on the tracks. So thank you for joining me here today in Bryson City, North Carolina for my first ever ride on the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. Now they do seasonal events, and I think that they have a separate trip that goes somewhere else in the mountains. So let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you'd like to see me do any additional trips on the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. Next couple of days I'm going to be in the area trying to find stuff to film here in the Western Carolina, East Tennessee area, and then gonna be heading up north beginning of July to visit family for the 4th of July weekend, and then I will begin another great automobile trek. My plan is to go from San Diego to Seattle on the Pacific Coast Highway. So hope you guys will stay tuned for that. If you do like the videos, please consider subscribing. I travel around the country to film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also, the Etsy shop, the souvenir shop, is back open if you're interested in receiving any souvenirs, press pennies, motel key fobs, enamel pins, all sorts of fun stuff. That is down in the description, as well as a link to Cameo, where you can get personalized messages from me to you, to a friend, to a family member, whatever you like, for whatever occasion you like. And of course, all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.